due north and fairly high above the horizon, you should easily see the Big Dipper. 4 stars for the cup, 3 stars for the handle. And it will always be situated in relation to the horizon and the North Star, just like this at midnight on the first day of spring. In other words, the cup of the Dipper will be upside down so that its water is pouring down onto the ground. And where's the North Star, you ask? Well, if you remember, to find the North Star, all you have to do is take the 2 stars in the end of the cup and shoot an imaginary arrow down through them in the same direction as water flows from the cup. And if we measure the distance between the 2 end stars and shoot the arrow about 5.5 times that distance, then the tip of our arrow will always land on the not terribly bright, but very important North Star. The one star in the heavens which appears to remain stationary while all the other stars slowly wheel about it. So a question, what would the Big Dipper look like in relation to the North Star and the horizon on the first night of spring at midnight, say 1976? Of course, it would look just like this. And what about the first night of spring at midnight, 1996? Of course, just like this. But let's say you go outside about 1 o'clock, 1 hour after midnight on the first night of spring. Will the Big Dipper still look like this? No. It will instead have moved and will look like this. Because the Big Dipper, like the other stars, will move approximately 15 degrees every single hour of night and day. Now, if we go out at 2 a.m., the Big Dipper will have moved yet another 15 degrees, or 30 degrees away from where it was 2 hours earlier at midnight. And it will continue to move 15 degrees each hour by each hour until approximately 24 hours later, it will be back where it started. Now, not exactly 24 hours later, 23 hours, 56 minutes later. Why? Well, that's for another show. But now that you know how the Dipper is situated at midnight on the first day of spring, where do you think it will be situated at midnight the first day of summer? Well, it will have moved 1/4 of a circle around the North Star. And continuing on to midnight the first day of autumn, another 1/4 of a circle. And on the first night of winter at midnight, yet another 1/4 of a circle. And then, once again, midnight the first day of spring. But what causes this, you ask? Well, it's simply an optical illusion, because the stars, including the Big Dipper, don't really move like this at all. It is we who do the moving, riding on the surface of planet Earth as it slowly spins eastward on its axis and orbits around the sun once a year. So, get thee out under the stars every midnight at the beginning of each season. And remember that no matter what the season, it's wonderful to keep looking up.
Did you know that this fall Jupiter and the Seven Sisters will take a rare journey across the cosmos together? That there really is a Garden of Eden? You'll learn about these and so much more in the Autumn Skies edition of Jack Horkheimer's Star Walker audio cassette and Star Chart. Send check or money order to WPBT for $6.95. Send it to Autumn Skies, Post Office Box 2, Miami, Florida. Jack Horkheimer's Star Walker audio cassette, your personal guided tour for the fall skies. Order yours today. This week, Mars is 39 million miles away. Right ascension, 0 hours, 13 minutes. Declination, -2 degrees, 38 minutes.
Local broadcast of Star Hustler is supported by a grant from River Road Incorporated, canoe rental on the Suwannee River at White Springs.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Channel 5. Happy anniversary to you. They auctioned off the cake. Pledge drive. Somebody won the cake. Somebody gave a lot of money and got the cake. There's no cake. It's a joke. There's no cake. Piano's next. I'll come to your house. I'll do windows.
A dive to capture aliens, high-tech crime solving, a pedal-powered helicopter, and wolves set free. All next time on Discover the World of Science.
Monday evening at 9 on WUFT Channel 5. Put some quality in your day. Stay tuned for the finest programs on your public television station, WUFT TV, Gainesville, Florida, broadcasting from the University of Florida.
Good evening, I'm Bill Moyers. It was Benjamin Disraeli who told his countrymen, "Damn your principles, stick to your party." W.S. Gilbert may have taken him at his word when he wrote in HMS Pinafore, "I always voted at my party's call, and I never thought of thinking for myself at all." But the poet Tennyson caught the best sense of what was happening when he spoke of party loyalty as a slowly dying cause. In this broadcast, you'll hear a distinguished student of the American presidency say that the creative life of our politics depends upon the resurrection of party loyalty. And he offers as an example of leadership the role of Ronald Reagan in calling conservative Republicans back from the grave. Join me for a conversation with James McGregor Burns.
This program is made possible by a grant from the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation. A World of Ideas with Bill Moyers.
James McGregor Burns has been called an historian's political scientist and a political scientist's historian. He has taught for over 40 years at Williams College in Massachusetts. In scores of articles and books, he has probed the American political system, past and present, to understand its strengths and weaknesses. He won the Pulitzer Prize for a biography of Franklin Roosevelt, just one of many honors. Burns is not only a scholar of politics, he participates. He campaigned for John F. Kennedy in 1960 and once made a run for Congress himself. He continues to advocate major reforms to revitalize the parties. At his rural home near Williamstown, Massachusetts, on the eve of his 70th birthday, we talked about politics, parties, and leadership. The founders, Madison, Hamilton, Jefferson, feared either a mob, the popular uprising that would overthrow the government, or a monarchy, a strong, centralized, totalitarian power. So they...
TV show. Sandra, this is terrific. Yes, isn't it? You can have me on as a guest, and I can talk about the upcoming bingo night for the daycare center. Mary, please. Mr. Grant is going to be getting me important guests. Are you saying no? Yes. You know, big-time stars like Harry Belafonte and... And who else? Well, with me and Harry, who needs anybody else? Now, Mary, now, I'd love to help you, but my fans demand a high quality of programming. She makes me sick.
Hallmark's having a Christmas open house.
Merry Christmas. Welcome to Hallmark.
It's a chance for all you Christmas lovers to see what Hallmark has to make your holidays even happier.
Excuse me, does this come in the junior petite?
And just for showing up, you'll get a free $19.89 Hallmark holiday planner.
The big guy's gonna love this.
So come to our open house November 18th and 19th.
Those Hallmark antlers are you. Thank you.
You won't believe what we've got in store for you this Christmas.
Hallmark has a way.
Old checks? Well, Mom's always saying we eat like horses.
What's for breakfast?
New old checks.
Quit horsing around.
Boys, give these new oat checks a chance. It's a long shot.
They have a delicious toasty crunch.
She's gaining.
And the taste of honey.
Mom wins again.
Make your mouth happy with the winning taste of new oat checks. Your mouth will love them.
Baby, we're gonna baby you.
We're gonna baby you with the softest Kleenex tissue ever.
We're gonna cuddle you, cradle you.
Our new Kleenex is so much softer and stronger, it'll comfort you like never before.
Baby, we're gonna care for you, comfort you, baby you.
Our softer, stronger Kleenex tissue is the new way.
Kleenex says bless you.
I've been asked to try something new at my laundry. Calgon water softener. Let's see what happens.
I'm shocked. They look brighter, they look whiter, they look cleaner. There's a difference. These are a lot whiter.
Calgon water softener for the cleanest wash in the hardest water.
If you use X-Lax, you should know about something new from Phenamint, a chocolated laxative made with real natural mint. New Phenamint chocolated mint laxative, gentle overnight relief, chocolate mint taste. Phenamint.
Oprah, I didn't know they would ask me to replace you. Now, I'm sure you'll find something. How are your typing skills? Knock, knock, knock. Come in. Ooh, hi, Sandra.
We all came by to wish you good luck on your TV show. Didn't we, Mary?
And to tell you to break a leg.
Now you're talking. Ooh, thank you, my first fan club.
This is cozy.
Oh, I know it's not much, but I'm going to get a star on my door.
As soon as she gets a door.
Sandra.
Come in.
Come in where? We should do the show in here. Large audience. Sandra, where are your celebrity guests? They haven't arrived yet.
Why ask me? I'm the star.
Sandra, you're not only the star, you're also the staff. You're responsible for getting the guests.
Me? You're the producer of the show.
No, Sandra. I'm the owner, the newscaster, the warm-up man, and the janitor. I don't do guests. Sandra, you got 5 minutes to get this show together, or you're out of show business. And I want to say it's a pleasure having you people here at Channel 87.
Oh, no, there goes my career.
Well, come on, y'all. Let's go someplace where they got some guests.
Wait a minute, Mary. We can't just leave her here like this.
Yeah, maybe we can make some phone calls and get somebody.
Come on, there's only 5 minutes till showtime. Mary, please, you gotta help me.
I thought we weren't good enough to be on your show.
Come on, Mary, I'm begging you. Please be on my show. Lots of times, Oprah has plain, ordinary, run-of-the-mill people just like all of you.
Oh, you want us to be on your TV show? She ain't got nobody else.
You know, Mary, you had a wonderful idea. Now, you and Lester can talk about the daycare center.
Yeah, we could publicize the big bingo night.
To who, Lester? It ain't but 8 people watching.
Well, whoever watches it might contribute.
Well, maybe.
Oh, good. And, Rose, you can talk about those wonderful recipes of yours, you know, like those cherry tarts you make all the time.
Oh, yeah. I've never been on a TV show.
Good. And Pearl's out there. She can talk about anything, you know. Now, come on. It'll be like friends and neighbors having a nice, homey little chat. Come on, now. You'll see. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Sandra, do we have a show, or am I going to put on a rerun of Hello, Larry?
Oh, no. You got a show, Mr. Grant.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Sandra, remember, there are 2 things that sell a talk show.
What's that, Mr. Grant?
Down and dirty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Sandra Clark Show. And now, here's Sandra.
Good evening. My name is Sandra Clark, and welcome to the Sandra Clark Show, starring Sandra Clark. Our subject for tonight is very important to all of us, especially in today's society. Sex in the 80s. Does it still sizzle? Mary?
I am not here to talk about sex in the 80s. I'm here to talk about the daycare center. And I'm here to talk about tarts.
Good.
That's not what I meant.
This is Rose Holloway, one of my guests, eager, single, and available.
Sandra. Come on, y'all.
Mary, sit down. I want to hear about sex in the 80s. So far, it's been a bust.
That's Pearl Shea, married 4 times and an expert on our subject for tonight.
Sandra, you're embarrassing her.
Oh, no, she's not. If you've got it, you've got it. Trouble is, I don't remember where I put it.
Pearl, you're too much.
Sandra, if we stay, we are going to talk about the daycare center.
And the big bingo night next month.
This is Lester and Mary Jenkins, who'll talk about sex from the married point of view.
I will not.
That sounds familiar.
That's the married point of view.
Can we talk about my bean soup recipe?
We don't want to know nothing about no bean soup. We're talking sex here.
If you're interested in donating to the daycare center, call 5. And now to our news desk for a late-breaking news story.
We don't have a story, and the repo man just took back the desk.
While they still have a telephone, call 555-2020.
Yeah, but don't call collect, because we ain't taking no collect calls.
Mary, after 20 years, does your marriage still deliver the same kind of spice?
None of your business.
Oh, hostile, defensive. That pretty much answers the question, doesn't it, Lester?
I'm out of this.
Lester, suppose you came home and found soft music, candlelight, imported champagne, and Mary in an expensive negligee. Now, what would you think?
I think I better take a look at the checkbook.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean. I mean, you've been in those stores again.
Woo! I love it! This show's gonna be a hit!
Oh, what happened?
Who turned out the lights?
Well, I told the electric people the check was in the mail.
Well, why'd they pull the plug?
I lied.
I still can't believe the way we were arguing. I mean, right on TV.
Mary, there were only 6 people watching.
Well, I don't care. There were 6 people too many. It was embarrassing.
It would have been even more embarrassing if they'd seen us trying to make up.
Morning. Oh, I got good news. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, Lord, what now?
I got an offer to go on another television show. And guess what? They want you in Lester, too.
Say what?
What show?
Dr. Ruth.
Energy. It comes from a balanced diet that contains B vitamins. B vitamins help turn food into energy. To be sure you're getting enough, take Theragran M. It's packed with 50% more of each B vitamin than other leading brands. Theragran M high-potency multivitamins with minerals from Squibb helps unleash your energy.
I was in Phoenix. I had to give a speech. While I was working on my speech in the hotel room, I started coughing. So I called down, and the front desk sent up some cough syrup.
Not all cough medicines work the same.
This stuff was for kids. It wasn't for me. Then I sat down for something stronger, and they sent up Vicks 44.
Today's Formula 44, as effective as doctor-recommended codeine without narcotic side effects.
That Vicks Formula 44 kicked that cough.
Formula 44, as effective as codeine but non-narcotic.
I don't want to cough again, but if I do, I'm taking it.
We bring you turkey and corn.
We bring you bread and cookies.
No diamond walnuts?
Without diamond walnuts, it's only half-baked.
Whoa! Everybody skippy-dipping, scooping it or finger-licking. Big people, little people, everyone, 'cause it's good, 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 good fun. Whoa, everybody skippy-dipping till it's all skipped out.
Who killed Jason Craig? Was it Rob or Paul? Perhaps it was Aunt Mary. There's only one way to find out. Watch Generations, only on NBC.
This was to be the start of a new life for Monique and Jason.
I can't wait to see him this time.
But while the bride waits,
He's just a little late, that's all.
a killer stalks the groom. An evening of wedding bliss
You know, maybe he's been in an accident or something.
turns into a night of tragedy on Generations. If they can reach it, they can eat it or drink it or strike it or stick it in their ear or pour it in their eyes. It's that simple. Keep things that little hands shouldn't have out of reach of little hands. We're Jacobs and Goodman. We're personal injury attorneys. We've seen more than our share of senseless accidents. So choose toys carefully. Latch those cabinets. Do whatever you have to do to keep big trouble out of little hands. Jacobs and Goodman, a name you know and trust.
iLab is joining the Pearl family. Introducing Pearl Vision Express.
Same great people. Same great quality eyewear. Same fast 1-hour service. And to celebrate, free glasses. Just present the coupon from newspapers and magazines. When you buy 1 pair of glasses, you'll get a 2nd pair free. Now at Pearl Vision Express.
The day's top stories and the winning lottery numbers. News Center 2 at 11.
From Florida's Channel 2, this is a News Center 2 update.
Good morning, I'm Ed Highland.
I'm Robin Chapman. In the news this Monday, Braniff management is protesting outside company headquarters today.
And jury selection gets underway this afternoon in the murder trial of Australian Aborigine James Savage.
Join us today for all the news on midday.
Florida Closet Innovations storage system to fit your needs and your budget. Create more living space throughout your home with Florida Closet Innovations.
Down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.